Jeff Sheeman in discussion with the referee. Now in motion. Belland. Drop. Airs it out. Nice catch. And is it wrestled out of his hands? That's the question. Dan Houle made the catch, but was it pulled out of his hands?
Looks like Darcy Bennett was in a wrestling match. They're calling it Husky football, but Darcy Bennett got turned around a little bit when the ball came. Diverse, and this offense allows him to use his diversity. And the other thing he is tough, as is the guy on the other side of the football who we haven't seen yet.
Belland back to pass, got plenty of time. And look at Leighton Heron. He's got room. Heron on his way. Touchdown Huskies. You don't allow him that kind of time.
Well, this is, I talked about the opportunity for U of A. They didn't execute on defense. They're rushing 3 men, but Leighton Heron does a great job of finding the gap. And Jay Milne, who's coming over from his safety spot, wasn't in a bad position, but he goes to put on the brakes, and that's where this surf force, they're all impact players, but those two especially, their motors run all the time.
2nd and 10 from the shotgun. Salmon looked like he was going to call his number. Now scrambling. And trying to pull him down, and it does is Michalchuk. Big loss on the play. Michalchuk does the job, but that collapsed early.
Yeah, it did. Absolutely, and I think what we're going to, I think Sam will be reminded on the sidelines as there's a little bit of a dust up here. And you know what? You got to protect him to come, because let's be fair, no one's perfect. But you got to have an opportunity to get the ball downfield. And when you see what Saskatchewan has done in the first quarter to their opponents, jumping out in front, talk about a track meet, they will create situations and put pressure on you because they score fast and early.
And room for Stevens now, tries to cut it outside to the 50. Now at the 40 into Golden Bears territory. Found the alley up the middle and then took it outside.
Well, you know what? David Stevens is the perfect.
Wes Chalafu is the man who takes Lowry's spot, number 41. Belland looks into the end zone, finds a spot and finds a man. Jeff Sheeman, touchdown Saskatchewan.
Well, can you spell efficient? Steve Belland does a very nice job here of throwing the
for the University of Alberta and all the help they've given us.
Yeah, they've been
to prepare for.
They've been just tremendous. And that view really didn't do it justice. We're about 100 feet in the air, not 3 stories. We're about 10 stories. At least that's what it feels like.
Back to pass, play action, slipping. Salmon now running out of racetrack.
Well, this is just continuing pursuing to the football. Brian Giebert, who reminds me a little bit of Bob.
So the Huskies can take the lead again. The drive, Stevens, touchdown, but there is a flag.
Signal against the Bears.
It is a touchdown for the Huskies. They take the lead again. David Stevens pounded in.
Yeah, the easiest run.
University of Alberta is offside. Penalty is refused.
Again, the Canadian flag, that it's starting to pick up, and it will affect the kickers. Now, the Huskies have got the ball in the 4th quarter, and they will have the wind behind them.
Now, Alberta has started drives at the Saskatchewan 51, the Saskatchewan 53, now at the 43. First possession, they managed the field goal. Salmon throws across, it's picked off. Saskatchewan able to turn it into a turnover, and it's the young safety, Dylan Barker.
Well, Dylan Barker from his safety spot didn't jump as hard to the wide side on that pump fake. The pump.
1st and 10. 52. Oh, and slipping there. Well, Salmon's had trouble with his footing from about midway through the second quarter. It doesn't appear he addressed. He's 115 yards this afternoon, so he's seen the ball a lot. Final minute of the third quarter. Belan again, a huge amount of time. Now he gets the pressure, throws the ball up, has a receiver. Sheeman came back to help him out. Two men on Belan. He was able to get the pass away to Sheeman.
Oh, that's just silly. I mean, Darren Baldiston had him, and when he got up and saw the result.
Been using Winkle so much in this drive, you'd have to think that perhaps there could be a pass coming right here. Well called. Salmon, though, steps in, it's picked off again. There is a flag behind the play,
and it might be roughing the passer.
Fans making some noise, trying to make it difficult on Daryl Salmon. Salmon, fake the Winkle, trying to get the screen. He's tied up. He is sacked. Michalchuk.
Michalchuk maybe, just maybe, has in a situation like that, as I think Brian Towers and his staff does. They feel they, you know, at certain times in big games, they can do things like that. They can make.
Belan to give to Stevens around the corner, down the sidelines, cutting back. Stevens is finally dragged down. Well, he's been the big play guy for the Huskies, and he makes a big play here.
As Michalchuk did on defense, David Stevens has done the same. 3 in and 3 out.
Giebert, who's a defender. Sidoric, loose. So Los comes in. They're looking for the Mountains. 48 seconds and time running from the 1. Third down gamble. Today they're 3 for 3. Give to Stevens. Touchdown Huskies.
Same play they ran on the other end when they scored that touchdown off that.
Wojcicki. Well, unfinished business for the Huskies coming into this season.
Let's go.
Not happy with 7-1 at the Vanier Cup, and now they'll face the team that beat them on their own field.
Some would suggest that the 2 best teams in the country are going to play next week, or next weekend here.
They'll be ranked 1-2.
And I don't say that with any disrespect to Acadia or Laurier.
And Salmon is hauled down again. Ball is still up. Dubik was caught. 30-17 the score. Huskies leading.
Well, this secondary of the Huskies have done a fine job of taking. That'll put that Husky out. Both running the football and throwing the ball deep or short, and that explosion coming after a short catch.
Belan takes a knee. The game is over. Helmets up. Saskatchewan Huskies have won the Hardy Cup for 2005 with a 30-17 win over the University of Alberta Golden Bears. Saskatchewan, the #2 ranked team, will face the #1 ranked Laval team next week.